Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you for clicking this particular segment. This is the episode number 2, and we have a lot to cover, but believe me, trust me, I won't be saying too much, but I'll show you some video and also summarize everything up so it's quick and easy so you can actually see all of them at once. Now, before I get started, I also want to mention to you in this particular segment, we are going to cover what you need to do or what you need to bring prior to the trips. And then on the second segment is how was the restaurants upon your arrival. So there's 2 things going on there. And finally is how much is the cost. Okay, we'll talk about all that. But prior to me beginning to give you all that details, I would like to introduce for you is Richard, who runs the cast tour for many years, and he is such an expert in this. And by the way, if you ever call him, tell him King Kong sent you, and let me tell you, he knows me, and I mean, we are great working together. And that fishing trip, even though it was my first time, I got to know Richard so well, and I really love it, and I really want to go to future trips with him too. So, and then with that said, here you go.
Cast Tours has been in business since 1991. We basically started selling trips into Baja, southern Baja, Cabo, Loreto, La Paz, East Cape. And since then we've grown, and now we are selling trips into mainland Mexico, Central America, South America, Christmas Island, Alaska, and basically cater to fishermen, and that's our main target. We love sending people fishing. And of course, being a fisherman myself, I get to go on these trips and I enjoy them. And we're here at beautiful San Jose del Cabo at the beautiful hotel, the Barcelo Gran Faro, and it's kind of our annual hotel. It's an all-inclusive hotel right on the beach, as you can see. We're right here, and it's a fun tournament. No high stakes, no stress. Not like some of the big money tournaments. It's a fun tournament. Everybody wants to come down and just have fun and catch fish, and so we do have some prizes for the biggest Wahoo being caught.
Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Richard really gave a quick summary of his business, and if you ever book with Cast Tour, let them know King Kong has sent you or you saw this video. It helps me to understand who's been watching, and also it helped me to understand that people are watching it, okay? Again, I am not being sponsored by Cast Tour or anybody. This is just creating a video just for you so I can share the knowledge and my experience as well. Okay, so let's cover what we're going to bring. First, we want to bring a Ziploc bag, okay? So you want to bring at least 2 boxes. I recommend that. I mean, they're not too heavy anyway, and hopefully you'll be filling fish with it. Okay, so each bag I would put only 1 fillet, and at the same time, I would also go ahead and double it. So that way it doesn't leak, it insulates it a little better. And then you want to bring some insulation as well, okay? Next one is you want to have is the Sharpie. Okay, every one that you have, you should label with your name, your room number, okay, and also name what kind of fish it is so that when you get home, you know where it is. Especially for beginners, we're not sure what type of meat it is. For me, I'm a beginner, caught these fish. I don't know what they are sometimes, but after the fillet, I recognize it, okay? Okay, next one is a soft cooler. This is important to understand why you want to choose between hard and soft. That is your choice, it's your preference. In my experience, I chose the soft cooler, and the reason why is because it fit on my check-in. And that check-in was big enough. This took a quarter. Think about it, you know, it's like a quarter, not even, yeah, maybe a quarter. And the rest, when they expand, it fit half of the luggage, okay? And the reason why I did that is because I did not want to check in both luggage in and out. You know, going there, I have to pay for check-in, and coming back, pay for another check-in. So only, you know, for another luggage, which is the hard cooler. So if you're going to have a hard cooler, you check in, then you're going to pay for 2. Okay. I have a carry-on, so I can put my clothing in. That's plenty for the amount of time that I'm traveling. We pack light. And at the same time, with that, you save money as well. So think about it. It's your choice. And by the way, in my experience, even though I traveled from Mexico to New York, which is talking about 6 hours, waiting in the airport and everything, the fish did not defrost. It was really, really good. So I think you probably get away with it. Next one is you want to make sure that you have also your sunglasses to protect you, okay, and sunblock. You know what I mean? Look, this is like sunny in Mexico. You want to make sure everything you have, your skin and every sunblock. You wear one of those long sleeve, you know, SPF. Beginners, fishermen, fisherwomen, I know that this is something that you don't think about, but you know, you should think about it. For those who already has been fishing, it's okay. You know what to do, okay? And the other thing is about seasick. I get seasick constantly. Kind of sad, right? I'm fishing, a fisherman, and I want to fish, but I get seasick. It's so annoying. So I got lucky. So the ocean was not super rough. We have a swells of maybe 2 to 3 feet only. So it's not too bad. So I took patches, 2 of them in my ear and 1 below my belly button. I'll put that on my description so that we can see in Amazon. It's actually really cheap. It's worth it. But if you're really sensitive to seasick, just take the pill. Just like, if I know the swell's gonna be like over 5 feet or even like 10 feet, I'm usually gonna go 10 feet, but if it's that bad, I'll take the pill. It helps a whole lot. Now, reels. You could bring your own reels. I think you allow, during the time that I travel, you allow 4 reels and 4 poles. So remember, that pole that you're going to bring, you know it already, is going to be a check-in. So those who fish is a check-in. Those who don't fish and you're a beginner and you want to experience this, you don't have to bring the reels, you don't have to bring the rods, because I didn't bring any. I brought my reel, but it wasn't meant for trolling, so therefore it was a waste for me to bring my reel. And so the reel they have and the poles they have is not bad. I actually caught fish with them. You saw in the prior video, you saw it. So I mean, you don't have to bring it if you don't have to, okay? Just use what they have, and that's mainly it, okay? And lures, I do recommend you bringing some lures that you know, you're going, especially for a beginner. Find out from prior to going, and you know, when you get closer, Richard will send you an email updating you what you need to buy or what you can buy, what's the Wahoo is hitting on, what the mahi is hitting on, even the tuna. You know, he'll tell you because he gets real-time report from Los Cabos, Mexico, and they will let them know what fish are biting which lures. Better to have it than not, you know, and you only have to bring maybe 3 or 4, not too many. Don't go crazy, okay? And you can put in your check-in. Don't carry that in your carry-on or your backpack. The custom might take it away. I don't know, but I didn't take that chance, okay? So your reel and your lures should be in the check-in. So that way it's out in the way, so it's safe. Nobody gonna say there's a problem with it. All right, so with that said, I know that was a quick mouthful of stuff, but that's, to me, was important, and that's why I want to share that with you on this particular part, what to bring. Now, let's get to the hotel part. So the hotel, once you come in, first of all, it's all inclusive. It is beautiful, but the restaurants in there, they do have the Italian, they have Mexicanos, and then they have 2 buffet area and also kind of like a snack area too. I like the Italian and the Mexico the most. Those are, you have to make reservations. And then the buffet, I like the one near the beach. That one is actually, it's like the farthest closest to the beach. Is on the 2nd floor, and it's really nice. And they have many bars around. The sky bar is nice too, and the pool bar, you know, you can swim up. All those are there. You'll see in a video in a few more. I'll show you that quick glimpse of it, and then we'll talk about the final one, which is the 3rd one, is the cost. Okay, enjoy the hotel, a quick snapshot of everything, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it when you get there yourself. My cousin's crazy. So he has freaking 2 luggage. Check in. Mm-hmm. And he has gear. Oh, he's no joke, man. Wow. We're gonna see what happened, man. Wahoo tournament, here we come. This is Los Cabos, we're here, and I'm gonna turn it around. We're gonna look for the floral people over there, and this is where we're gonna get our ride. It's the bar, folks, while you're waiting for the ride. So here's the van we're going on to start the adventure to the hotel. Ah, he's already here. Alright guys, we're at the hotel right here. Look at that. It's a This is the hotel lobby, and this is where you check in. Look at this beautiful artwork near the lobby. Wow. And here's the pool. It is hot today. Look at that. Nice. You think so?
I think so.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at this room. Wow. Epic, baby!
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Got the water view too.
Nice. Okay, a little water view.
It's the partial water view.
Walking toward the beach, and it's really pretty. So let's take a look right here. Look at the color. Wow. Cousin right there. We're checking it out. The wave is pretty crazy. It's the resort that we came out of. Just want to show you kind of like the view from the beach. There's plenty of resorts around. We're enjoying right at the beach. It's a 360 view of Mexicano restaurant.
One, Sue Merlin. What's her Merlin? Bruce Kennedy and Ernesto Ignacio Paloma. Kurt Jones, Jim Marshall, Montre Norris, Regina Thos.
Okay, that was Barcelo Faro Los Cabos. Is the hotel that you just saw. And first of all, it's all inclusive. The mini bar as well is all inclusive. So first of all, the day of your arrival, you're not doing anything much. So the first thing I recommend is that you go ahead and order from the mini bar. Call the service and get some mini bar going. Like get some more beers and get some more water, because the next day you are fishing. Now in the morning, you won't be able to have time to eat because you're there at 5:30 a.m. just getting ready, which we'll cover more about it too in the future videos that you'll see. Now of course, at that time, you want to make sure you have water and plenty of beer, and they have an ice machine so you can fill it. And my soft cooler, perfect for that, right? I would fill it up, maybe put in like a bag of, a bag with the ice so that way it doesn't leak everywhere. Because mine, for some reason, it does leak. It's not really waterproof, so maybe you could find a better one. If you do, please put in a comment. I would love to see that, because I just last moment grabbed that and just went, So let's talk about the cost. And let me tell you, it was worth it. For the value, it's really worth it. Okay, first you get the hotel, it's all inclusive. I emphasize that again, it's redundant, but it is important to understand that because all meals and drinks are included. Okay, you can upgrade to premium, which is I think it's $25 more when I was there. And it might change, I don't know, but that was during my time, okay? And you get premium liquors and you get different access, but we didn't need it, so we stay with the usual. They also include in there is the 3 days of fishing, okay? And that 3 day, you're going to fish with 2 person on the super pounder, is around 26 foot. And also you get a skipper. And that skipper, let me tell you, boom, they are like, whoo, really amazing. Like, I love it. Like they took care of everything. They baited, they set everything up, setting up the trolls, and and if trolling doesn't work, they have plan B, they would go bottom and try some other fish. Like they work hard to really get you fish and try to get the day going. Really, it was great. I can't say anymore. I get so excited when I talk about it because I had 2 great skippers and I love them. And second one is the fishing, again, is 6 to 7 hours daily, okay? So anticipate to be out there. Maybe if you're tired, you want to come in early, with your partner or your friend, then you go ahead and come back. It's okay, you can come early, but usually people fish around till 1 or 1:30, from 5:30. They leave around 6 o'clock in the morning from the marina. Okay, and the other thing is the round trip transportation from the airport to the hotel. It is included in there as well. And finally is, what is the cost? It's actually $1,117. You need to understand that that is what the cost is, and also remember that don't include flights at all. Okay, so that is for 5 days, 4 nights. Okay, so it's 3 days of fishing in there. For me, I extended to 7 days, 6 nights. Okay, so we stay longer. Of course, we want to relax, get to, to really enjoy, because during fishing it's hard to kind of drink and and then of course you're going fishing the next day. You don't want to feel seasick and get sick, right? So you can drink moderately, of course. And for that, for 7 days and 6 nights, it was $1,341. So here is what's not included in the trip. Again, I'm summarizing everything that I know of. And the baits are not included, and it costs around $20 to $30 of, actually no, let me get that, let me take that back. It costs around $30 to $40 depending on what you're getting, okay? And it costs, $10 per bait, and you split that with the person you're with. So therefore it costs you half the price. So if you spend $40, it's only $20. Not that bad. And don't get too skimpy on some baits. I like the squid the most, so just give you a hint on there. This squid really help a lot, and and most fish like it, so it's pretty cool. And this squid is so thick, it's crazy. Like, I've never seen squid that thick. Okay, the round trip from the marina back to the hotel to marina, at that time it costs around $20 to $30 per car. So if you have 5 of you in the car, you're splitting that among all 5, or whatever the van is, the big van. Okay, so you have to understand that is how it works on when we went in Mexico. And the next one is the flight. The insurance. Not insurance. Geez, I'm getting all mixed up. The fishing license. Okay, so the fishing license costs around $25, and that's for a whole week. And listen to this. If you buy a whole year, it's like $48. It's like so cheap, so it's definitely worth it. And of course the flight is not included as well. Okay, and then you must tip the skipper. I mean, I don't know how to say it any better than that. They work so hard. Okay, the tip range they recommend is between $20 to $30, so it's your call on that. And they did such a great job. Just go ahead and tip them more. I mean, it's a long day for them too. Just like you tip, your captains here or your mate here as well, as the same. So make sure you take care of them. I really recommend that, because they really work hard. Okay, and then of course the hotel gratuities are not included. Bring a lot of singles. You're gonna need them, because you're gonna be tipping a lot of different area. And let me tell you, when you tip them to cook your fish, it's amazing. So make sure you bring plenty of dollar bills. I think you should bring at least $200 worth of dollar bills, I think, but you could bring less, 100 first, and you can exchange. But exchanging is a little difficult because they don't have that many USD that you can actually exchange, and you don't have to convert it to pesos. Okay, so they do take USD, so that's convenient. I don't want to bring back pesos anyway, so it's perfect for you. Please don't forget to click subscribe and click like if you did like the video. If you don't, it's okay. You don't click like. Oh well, what can I do, right? But at least I'm trying to be as informative as I can based on my experience. And the other thing I do want to mention is that please join me in the future episodes. This is just a summary in the beginning of getting to the hotel and kind of like a high level. Now we're going to get to the action part of the fishing, and it is going to be epic, because what it is, I never caught a wahoo, I never caught a tuna, and also mahi I caught once in Dominican Republic, but I definitely caught a mahi here too. So hey, look, that's a lot of nice fish. I caught rainbow runners too. It's like, woo, that's pretty cool. All right, so the other things I want to say is it's worth giving it a try, and remember this, life is too short. You must enjoy that moment that you're there. Live it, like be be free, don't think about any kind of stress. Just go ahead and enjoy that moment when you're there, and a lot of people should just do that. And the other thing is I want to mention is thank you to Richard and Roxy for making this possible, making this trip really amazing. Roxy helped me with coordinating with my friends and my cousins. I have people from Canada, of course from New York, California as well, so we have all worked together and we made the trip possible. If you're planning to do this trip, make sure you do it early, because that way you can hold the dates with your friends and or your families who want to enjoy fishing. Might as well just do that. All right, so again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.